Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ugh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, I'm so over this wrist and this hand. I cannot even tell y'all how over it I am. We are going to talk setting boundaries this morning, folks, and how it most often hurts us in the short term more than it hurts them. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk. I hope everybody slept well. It's Monday. I'm leaving for Atlanta in like 15 minutes. I'll be in Atlanta this week. My show premieres on Wednesday, so I have so much work to do. I'm so nervous. I'm going to have bubble guts, just so you know, for like the whole week. So if you could send me good juju, good thoughts, good prayers, good energy, whatever, please do. I did not sleep in my makeup. I took a shower this morning. I really don't have anything to say about literally the most boring Super Bowl in the history of Super Bowl, so please don't ask me. I don't care. It was so boring. I almost fell asleep. I'm not a hater. Tom Brady wins games. I get it. It was so boring. I couldn't stay awake. It was lame. I was drinking champagne, which puts me to sleep. All right, let's get into it. So I had mentioned yesterday that I set boundaries with a friend of mine. And a lot of you wanted to know, what did that look like? What did that process look like? What did me setting boundaries look like? What did it sound like? And how was it received? And sort of what does it feel like after you do it? So I'm going to be very honest with you and take you through the process of setting boundaries, which, by the way, is excruciating for the person doing it. Oftentimes, we are the ones that hurt the most short term, but it literally teaches people how to treat us. Okay? So, I have a friend who always hits me with the best intentions. We're going to meet, we're going to do work, we're going to build, we're going to plan, we're going to do all of these things, right? And I end up waiting for him all the time. He's never on time. I'm always waiting. And for me, in my business, time is money, especially when I'm traveling, especially when I'm not in Birmingham. If I am in another city and you are supposed to meet me, that is a period of time that I am not taking meetings with other people. In my business, time is money. Okay? I was supposed to meet him at 12:45. At 3:00, I hit him and was like, hello, time is money. And he was like, okay, sorry. I'm finally finishing up the stuff I was doing. I'll be there in a half an hour. That would have been 3:30. At 4:00, he hits me and says, I'm an hour away. See you at 5. And here's the thing. The thing is this. I can't build business with someone who doesn't communicate. I just cannot. My business, I am too good at what I do. I am too good at what I do. There are too many people that want to be working with me. I want to be working with me. So when I carve out a period of time for someone and they forsake me for whatever reason, if you can't communicate and be an adult and hit me and say, hey, something came up, I'm going to be tied up all day, I'll hit you this evening. Okay? You got to grow up. Oh God, sir, I'm sure you're lovely, but I have to mute you because you're comments are confusing me. Okay. So anyway, I knew it was time. Okay. I knew it was time to set boundaries. And I basically explained to him that this friendship and this business relationship wasn't working for me anymore. And that until he was ready to come correct and like really approach the situation the right way, it wasn't going to work for me anymore. Now, let me tell you something truthful. We don't like to set boundaries because we are never really sure of our worth. Am I worth this boundary? Am I worth what I'm about to say? The answer is abso-fucking-lutely you are. You are absolutely worth setting that boundary. But there's always part of us that doesn't feel worthy. Like, are we so lucky to have this person in our life that we should just take shit and we should just let them be late and we should just always take the apology and like roll over and roll over and roll over? I get that because I go through the same thing. And the answer is you are absolutely worthy. And you don't have to just say it. You have to believe it and you have to know it. And it is the hardest thing to do because you will get up every single day and this world will try to convince you that you are not worthy, that there is nothing special about you, that you should just be lucky that people want to hang out with you, that people want to come see you. And if they're late, 4 hours, 5 hours, accept the apology and blah, blah, blah. And people will say, oh, you subscribe to this cancel culture and you're, millennials, they just get rid of everybody. No, that is not what this is. As women, especially, we overthink everything. We are afraid that if we set this boundary, that we will lose people. And let me explain something to you, and let me explain it to myself. If you lose somebody by setting a boundary, they were never going to do you right. You will forever feel resentful about the relationship. If you lose somebody from setting a boundary, they were never going to handle you right. Never. When people get mad that you set boundaries, when they step away and go, fuck her, she's too much trouble then. Whatever. She doesn't understand that, I got business to take care of and things come up and blah, blah. Now, I understand. I also understand that you're a grown-ass woman or a grown-ass man and you can communicate. If I'm not worth the communication, then let's just call a spade a spade. Remember when Tupac said, if they can't learn to love you, you should leave them. That is real. That is real. Okay? So I basically said this to him. I smacked his hand real hard. And he FaceTimed me to try to work it out. And I said, no. No. It's not fair to me. I deserve more than that. Now, let me tell you something. He now, right, his ego is going to take over and say, you don't need her. She doesn't understand you. She doesn't know what you have going on. She doesn't blah, blah. And he's going to disappear. He's going to roll back like the fucking hedgehog from Sonic, right? And his ego is going to lie to him. You don't need her, right? This is the hard part about setting boundaries because people will ghost you then. They would rather ghost you than fight for it. They would rather ghost you than work it out. They would rather ghost you than apologize, than humble themselves. And the hard part is the devil will lie to you. Here comes the devil lying to you. You had no right to set that boundary. You're not worthy. Who do you think you are? Now you lost your friend because you ain't shit. And you sit there going, was I too aggressive? Did I do too much? Did I slap his hand too hard? Should I have approached it different? Should I have let it go this time? No! The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie, and he is so good at what he does, and he is so finessed, and he is so smart, and listen, he will come to you in the most appropriate of times and get right in your ear, okay? Maybe you were too aggressive. Maybe you shouldn't have approached him like that. You're not worthy. Who are you to be out here setting boundaries with people? Who am I? Who am I? I was created by our Creator to be outstanding. I was not created by our Creator to sit in an office crying about somebody who doesn't have enough respect to communicate with me. That's who I am. I am a good friend. I am a relationship builder and a human connection fucking energy bringer. And I am a creative who can build real business with people. And I am a lover who loves. I got to teach you, what you not going to do today is treat me like Willie Lump Lump, leaving me sitting in this cold office by myself for hours talking about, I'll see you in an hour. No, you won't. No, you won't unless you looking at my Instagram. Okay. And I'm just telling you now, that is what setting boundaries looks like. Now, let me tell you what it feels like. It feels like sadness. It feels like doubt. It feels like regret. Okay? It feels like fear. That's what it feels like. And the first few days after you set a boundary with somebody is the hardest because you miss them, because the devil's lying to you, because you're not sure if you were too harsh. You were not sure if you went too far. You're not sure if you're worthy. You're not sure, whatever. Okay? But I still believe someday you and, right? My freestyle fans will find ourselves in love again each day. I really believe that setting boundaries is the only way to move forward, or else you are stuck with people that don't really respect you and are not really trying to go with you where you're going. And people want to know, can you set boundaries with family? Yes. Husbands, children, mothers, mother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, anybody. Yes. Set the boundaries. Okay? Brenda K. Starr. Do I miss him? Terribly. Do I love him? Very much. Am I praying for him, and am I praying that he will come back to this friendship the right way and step up and do the work? Yes. Is there a chance that he won't? Yes. Will that be sad for me? Yes. But I had no choice. I literally had no choice. There are too many people that want to work with me, and too many people that want my time, and too many people that want to be my friend. And I don't have time for everybody. And I cannot, I can't. I just can't. So that is how you set boundaries. And it is very hard. And it is harder on us. It is harder on us in the short term, but better for us in the long term. So just remember that. When you set boundaries, the first week after you do it, the devil is lying. Woo, the devil is lying every day, all day in your ear, nonstop. Can't stop, won't stop. And it's tough. It's really, really tough, but you can do this. You should do this. You are amazing. You were created to be outstanding. There's no way to do that with someone who is holding you down. Can nobody break my stride? Can nobody hold me down? Oh no, I got to keep on moving. The Coffee Talk bags are on State of Style now. You can go to stateofstyleJewelry.com and order your Coffee Talk bags. They're so cute. Coffee Talk aprons. There's a whole bunch of new stuff on stateofstyleJewelry.com. You can go on there and check it out. I love you guys so much today. I got to drive to Atlanta. But I love you. And I don't know that I'm very strong. I need you guys to know that this is so hard for me and I am very sad. I mean, I'm strong, but I just don't want you to think for a second that I'm not in my feelings. I'm Drake. I'm so far in my fucking feelings. I'm actually Drake. Okay? So I did it and I'm doing it and I have to do it for myself and I have to do it for him because it's part of his journey to learn how to treat people. But it is very, very hard. So I need lots of love this week, folks. Lots of love. All right. I love you guys so, so much. Have a great, great day.